Good day, lovely viewers. Welcome back to this channel with Assalamu alaikum wa barakatuh. So quickly, before I start with today's class, I would like to apologize for being absent a few days ago due to some health challenges. And I also want to appreciate those that call, message via my WhatsApp line. I really appreciate you guys a lot. So let's start with today's class. Today's class, we are using substitution method to solve simultaneous linear equation, because in my last class was based on simultaneous linear equation, the introduction of it. And I told you that we have basically two methods: substitution method and the elimination method. So today we'll look at substitution method with one example on it. So let's start with this. Now the question says solve the equations. The equation is given to be x plus 2y is equals to 5, and the second one is x plus 3y is equals to what? 8. So what you should do first is to label this equation as equation 1 and this as equation 2. So since we are applying substitution method, I'd like to give some basic steps, the criteria on what's going to, at least you are going to find very easy to solve. Now, the steps I normally use is M, S, R. So where this M represents make, S represents substitute, and R represents what? Replace. So with these steps now, you are good to go. So the first one is we make either x or y side of the formula, but be careful here. If you look at the coefficient of x here is simple coefficient, while the coefficient of y is what? A complex one, same as equation 2. So the one that's going to be easier for you to make side of the formula in this case is x, because it has a simple coefficient. So make x, let me quote it, the subject of the equation. Hope you still remember, change your side of formula. Okay, still the same way. Of the equation in equation, of the equation in equation. So you can take any of them. So let's use equation 1. So from equation 1, we have x plus 2y is equals to 5. Simply means that you are making x the side of the formula. I've taught that in my last class on algebra. So just pay attention again here. So x will be equals to 5 minus 2y. Can you see? Just by isolating x. So you can call this equation 3. So you have this one. Now we are done with this first step. So the next step you should take is what? Substitute x equals to 5 minus 2y in equation. You are following the second step. Now, since you use equation 1 to make x side of the formula, you're not advised, or it's not even possible for you to substitute that value again into equation 1. So you rather go for the second equation. Assuming you use equation 2 here to make x side of the formula, so you just replace or substitute in equation 1. Okay, but now we have already used equation 1, so we have to substitute in equation 2. So in equation 2 now, so I think I will need to rub off this part so that I'll have enough space. So from equation 2, what do we have there? We have x plus 3y is equals to 8. That means that anywhere you see x, now you put what? 5 minus 2y. So that means here it becomes 5 minus 2y, which is representing the value of x here. Then plus 3y is equals to what? 8. So let's open this bracket. We have 5 minus 2y plus 3y is equals to 8. So already these are like terms. So we have 5 minus 2y plus 3y will give you plus y is equals to what? 8. So if you collect like times again, y will be equals to what? 8 minus 5, and y equals to what? 3. How that is clear? Okay, so we have gotten the value of y. So the next thing now is to use the last approach, which is what? Replace. So replace y equals to 3. Now in this case, now if you are to replace, all the equations now are allowed. You can replace that value of y in any of the equations, either 1, 2, or 3. But the equation 3 will be more easier because x is already the like times there, which is x equals to this. So just replace your value of y to be equals to what? 3 in this equation. So let's consider equation 3. So replace y equals to 3 in equation 3. And equation 3 simply says x is equals to 5 minus 2y. So therefore x will be equals to 5 minus 2 bracket, which is y3, right? So I'll manage this way. X equals to 5 minus 6 and x equals to minus 1. So we are essentially calculate the value of x and y. Okay, let me just bring everything down here. So therefore, since x now is equals to minus 1, y is equals to what? 3. So we are done. So the value of x is minus 1 and the value of y is what? 3. So I believe that is clear. Okay. So now that will mark the end of today's lesson. But please, like I always said before, if you are yet to subscribe to this channel or it's your first time viewing this channel, kindly hit the subscribe button now, turn on the bell notification, share this to your learned colleagues. I'll see you guys in my next class. Bye for now.